So welcome back to the Sorare Wakey Academy, and it's been a while since we've been on here. Had that big home move, lost a bit of interest in the game to be fair, and I didn't really know which direction I was going into, so I've come back and I'm just going to do another update of my gallery and see if I can get more interested within Sorare again and really go for the prizes this time. Still a small account, so there's not going to be a massive prize I'm going for, it's all going to be limited, but we'll see where we get to. So, those of you who don't know me, you can see me up here as Wakey Academy. You'll see me on Discord as Wakey and on Twitter as the Wakey2286. Now, this is an update on my squad. You see my Hall of Fame there changed dramatically then from when I had all my youth teams and my youngsters coming through. Still love all the youth stuff, but I want to try and win prizes now. So, I've changed a few things around. Now then, this will be my squads, and so I've put them onto squads here as you'll see. And we'll go for my first squad then, which is my most important one. This is my all-star squad, and as you've just seen up there a second ago, I've got Philip Cohn in goal, Nico Slotterback, who got injured, so I might have to replace him with somebody else at the moment. I've got Joey Veerman in the midfield, we've got Lionel Messi and Dusan Tadic. All capable of hitting hundreds, and Tadic definitely, Messi definitely, Veerman definitely, Slotterback around the 70s, 80s, and Philip Cohn can come up 50 or 60 or so. So that should be a decent side. If I pick the captain right, I've got a really good chance. Second most important side then is my Celtic one, and I've had this for quite a while now and haven't really got me any rewards from it as far as I'm aware. I think I might have got one tier 5 or something, or the old tier 3s. But I've got Joe Hart in goal with Carl Starfelt, Callum McGregor, Jota and Kyogo. Kyogo had a bit of a mare this weekend with so many chances. And Celtic were off the boil, so I am thinking about maybe scrapping this team and going with a challenger side and a champion side instead, together with an all-star side, rather than this team where I can't really put them anywhere other than challenger. Maybe a cap 270 or something, but they're not going to do that great, I don't think, wherever I put them, because I've got players that could replace them that are slightly better than them. So that's my second team anyway. Then we move on to my third team. You'll see what I mean by this now, whether to get the challenge or not. Because one of my next teams then was go for the All-Star reserves, I call them reserves. Some big players in here. We've still got Steve Mandanda, who's been outstanding recently, then hitting like 60s and 70s. And then we've got Julian Timber, Tony Kroos, Jonas Hoffman, and Stephen Berghuis, who are all decent players, can all hit good scores and are really good reserves just to chuck in. So, if Slotterbeck's out, I've got Timber I can throw in there, so some good players there that should do well on their day. Looking at my next team then, I had this cheap team that I made up. This was really cheap in fact. I think Drommel was £12, Castro was £5 I think, Grigic was like £3, Peters was £3, and Van Veen was probably 6 or 7, I can't remember. But all decent scoring. Drommel's just broken back into that side. I don't know if he's going to stay there or not, but he's in at the moment. Montes doing okay, and Grigic has got to, when he hits his height, he is an absolute beast. The same as Peters, and Van Veen always bangs a goal or two, unless he's playing Celtic or Rangers. So a really decent, cheap team there, which I think will pay for itself come the end of next season. If not before that. And then we went to just another squad that I had left then. Again, these are all backups. Santa Maria's left over from when I had my Renstack. And I went and bought Manuel Neuer. Now, he will be my number one goalkeeper next season if he's back and gets back into that Bayern Munich side. And he would replace Cohn in goal. And then we've got Owen Windell, who's just been awful and looks even worse and worse each game. We've got drops, in fact, this weekend. And we've got Tabuni, who's still yet to break through, who I've been going on about for 2.5 years now. Still not even broke through yet. But they're my sort of subs that I can't really do anything with, so I'll see what I can do as we go along. And the only other players that I have got that are not on that list basically were the likes of Lucas Guttelbauer. I've got 3 of them. And Tabuni had another 2 Tabunis as well, which I haven't put into that squad. But they are all my players. I don't hold many. I don't want to hold that many to be honest, but I've only got 29 players at the moment. So when I put them into my chart, a few of you may have seen this chart in the past that I've used, so I'll use this again now. And you see that I've got an all-star side, so that's my strongest team then, with Neuer waiting to come in for Philip Cohn. And of course, Cohn will move down and knock Mandanda or Drommel out of the teams as we go. However, the challenger side, I don't like this Celtic stack. It's just not doing it for me. And of course, as soon as I sell them, they'll probably go and bang hundreds in every single game. But I just don't like them. I'm wondering what I can do. But I mean, altogether, this team's probably worth like only 150 quid now. Probably costs like 500 quid to start with. But it's worth like 150 quid. That would buy me one decent player, maybe like a Bellingham to throw in here in place of Veerman or Tadic, or someone just in case something goes wrong there. But would I do that? Would I get rid of a full team to get one decent player? I'm not too sure, so I'm thinking about that at the moment. And of course, I can change it on their own to change it. I'll put these down as cap teams, either a cap 270 or something, or we'll just have to see how it goes at the time. And this is my really cheap team. I really like this team, to be honest. Kevin Van was one that I was looking to get rid of, but he banged another 2 at the weekend, I think. He just keeps doing really well, doesn't he? So I've kept that as it is. Obviously, it's subject to change. These are just subs. They're still on this list at the moment, but they're not subs for that team as such. They're just substitutes in general. That's every player I've got listed on there. So you see Guttelbauer, I've named just sub them all these 3 teams here. And I thought I'd give you a quick look at how I've been doing this week. It's not been a great week, to be honest. Some big scores from certain players, but not enough. And I think this is my best team, was it? Is this my best? No, I thought it was like in order or something, but maybe not. It's my all-star team. We had a good 74 from Philip Cohn, but slotted back, got injured in like the first 20 minutes or so and went off. So he didn't even score really. He got 39 points. Veerman did what Veerman does. 105 altogether, 96 he scored, plus my 9% bonus as well. Tadic had an awful game. Was it 1-0 in the end? I can't remember. 0-0 in fact. It was 0-0 down there in fact. So Tadic was really poor. And Messi, of course, didn't do anything. He got 63. As my captain, it moved up to 79. But I got nothing in that. 2 points short of the tier 5, but nothing real. It's bad from them. The Bundesliga, then, we did quite well in this. We started off with Wirtz and Kimmich doing really well. And Upamecano, he did score, but it was deflected, so it counts as a own goal, was it, I think? And it got took off him. Or that could have been on like 70 as well. But 3-2-4 is not a bad score. Dutch, I didn't even see that game going on. I think, was that today? I don't even know. 2-1 defeat, didn't play well, 36 points. And Colin Castillo's, of course, 43. Went on to my Cap 2-4. I thought this would do really well. It's a strong side, and a few people on Twitter had said it was a strong team. But Mandanda did really well, 59. Van Veen 70, but then Hoffman, Ugachukwu, who got brought off just after half time, I think it was. And Rindal didn't even get on the pitch in the first half. He came on as a sub with like, I don't know how long left, a minute to go or something. So disappointing from them, and we just missed out. Where were we? 12 points shy there of getting near the threshold. Cap 270 again didn't do that well. We had Tony Kroos in here. Had I picked these teams differently, I'd have got something big, I think. But Marcus Pink has moved. He's gone to China or South Korea or something. He's gone. So could score well because the league is being scored, or his team's being scored. So he could do well there, and of course he won't get minted. So his price could go up. So I'll keep him for now. In fact, I won't keep him for now. He's gone. I got rid of him, didn't I? Then we've got Tony Kroos, as I say, in this team, but we had Santamaria who's just hanging around, and Van der Ven, he was still there from my old Wolfsburg stack that I had. So not a great day from them. Celtic, they did okay, but Kyogo missed so many chances. Wasn't good at all. Jota did well, he was okay, and McGregor, I got their own captain again here, and I should have put Jota maybe. And Joe Hart did really well, 72.5. Into the French League then, Cherki was rubbish. Ben Yedder didn't score as he normally does. Nizal Lefebvre was injured and I put him as captain, so this was just a complete washout. Mandanda doing okay, and Pocket was on 49 there in total. Rubbish again. Then we moved to the league. Bono was dropped out of it then. Paul Torres, poor score. Frankie de Jong was dropped. I had him as captain. I don't even look at these anymore. I don't even check the teams on Play Sharp or anything. I just chuck a team in and see how they go. But Lewandowski with an 80. Might be worth buying Lewandowski in the actual league team then. The MLS Amateur did really well on this. Andrew Blake 72, Jakob Glesnes 100, Caliskill 124, Brenner was disappointing over 44, and Talis Magno did well with 73, so it's only Brenner that really let us down. We could have got really high in that. 415 points, finishing 114th, which gets us a tier 5 then. We were nearly tier 4, just short of a tier 4. Just something I want to check. Where's my other team that did alright? Oh, here. The Premier League team. I thought they did really well. 408 points, nearly 1,000th position. That's how hard it is to do well in this. Pope did well. Trippier was fantastic at the weekend. Stepinian didn't do that well. Odegaard really good again as always. Mo Salah, well, again that was a washout game for Liverpool, wasn't it? Syria didn't do anything. Mobile was a substitute. Caprari did nothing whatsoever. Lunka Savic, I mean, they played each of these, so as I say, I didn't even look at who was playing who, I just chucked them all in, can't be bothered with it. But I might start concentrating a little bit more now on these. I mean, these did really well, to be honest, this Premier League team. It's not bad, innit? Maybe need to change Estepinian and probably Mo Salah as well, because it was in really bad form at the moment. So that's it from this week then, just a 1 tier 5 card. Only like 590 points from that, or coins, whatever you want to call them. You know, I've seen some people getting 10,000 coins in a week, and I'm on 590, so you know, they can then go and buy things like new training teams and that to get way ahead of us. It's a bit off-putting, but you play with what you've got, don't you? So I'm pretty sure I can do a bit better from now on. Concentrate a little bit more on this, and see how we get on. One big player, as I said, one more big player, and I've got two. Actually, I've got two. What do you call them? 2 auctions going on here. And I've gone for Marco John at only £3.11. I mean, this guy's pretty good, Marco John. And I've also got Branimir Hirigotta, who I've also bid on. So I'm winning them too. So these should come into my cheap team then. Somewhere. I don't know where they're going to go in that team. Let's look at the squads then. But Hirigotta, let's have a look. Just to finish this off, then Hirigotta will come in there. And Marco John will probably come in like Tabuni's. And eventually we'll try and sell Santa Maria as well, replace him with somebody. But yeah, I'm doing that cheap team just as a bit of fun, to be honest, and you know, see how they get on. See if we can win anything with a really cheap team. But I'm happy with the goalkeepers and Coleman, Drommel, Hart, and Dander, and Neuer when he's back. Pretty decent then. But with this team here, we should win something over the course of next season, I would think. It's all for next season, really, not for this season, but see how we get on. See if we win any prize whatsoever for the start, also for the end of the season. So that is my gallery update then. I will get around to doing some more scouting for the under 23s. I want to start looking at players that are like 17, 18 that come through. See if we can get them early. Not so much for limited cards, but maybe for rare cards. So you can actually make a lot of money on them. Limited, you know, you can buy them for like £1, and if they make it and they get in the first team, they're worth £2. What's the point? So I think it'd be more on the rare cards, or maybe super rare cards, something like that. And I won't be buying them because I haven't got enough money to do that. However, you know, you could do it quite easily if you've got all the money there. And look at scouting, look at who decent players are, and try and give some tips out there if I can. So that's the gallery. I need to try and get this YouTube channel moving again. When I moved house, it sort of all stopped and haven't got back into it. So I will try and get it going again, and I will be giving away a card when we hit the 600. When we hit 600 subscribers, I'll give away a card. I mean, we flew to 500, then I sort of stopped a little bit. We're stuck into like 547. So go and have a look at the channel. You can subscribe, as you see here, and you can like the video as well. Liking the video really helps. But thank you for all those that have watched, and thank you for sort of staying loyal and just I mess around and decide whether I'm going to do another video or not. But I will try and do a few more. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that, and let's get back to the scouting.